Hello, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 with the Tsardom of Bulgaria and the Titan on the Balkans. How many soldiers do we have? We possess around... Yep, let's have 12 troops in the making. It's gonna take some time. Then we're gonna stockpile all of them. The downfall and stability, this is because we actually annexed Serbia. Bulgaria's stability continues to deteriorate. Very good. And by that I mean, stop it. We're on speed 4, let's go here. Speed 5. Oh so. How good are you right now? Right, level 3. Well, I guess it was a very quick war. And you? You never got to experience true victory. Still, you did well against the Greeks. Now, I'm gonna have you guard my docks. Just in case. We're waiting if the Romanians will be stupid enough to attack me after what I did to the other nations that challenged my powers on the Balkans. I have no doubt that they will try to kill themselves. Who am I to deny them their true defeat? The fall of Madrid. Reports from Madrid confirm that the Spanish city has been captured by advance. Okay, let's end Black Monday straight away. Thankfully, we have finally managed to end the economic plague known as Black Monday and have dug ourselves out of this rot. In addition, however, we have also managed to straighten our economy, solidify the stability of our currency, and gain the trust of our people by bringing about the economic recovery. Start this. Reports from Madrid confirm that the Spanish city has been captured by advancing Catalyst troops. After long, merciless fighting throughout the hilly terrain, the old city, Spanish forces put up a stiff resistance, hoping to delay the Catalyst forces for as long as possible, but were eventually beaten back. Official reports indicate that the Puerto Real de Madrid has been thoroughly pillaged by Catalyst soldiers, ending up with the building burning down in the night, and that Puerta de Alcalá was wrecked with explosives and destroyed, along with many more less noteworthy royal monuments. With the fall of their capital, it is expected for the Kingdom of Spain to surrender soon, despite calls for merciless resistance from the Spanish generals. So falls the heart of the kingdom. And there goes the victory belongs to none other than the Catalysts. The fall of Gibraltar. Reports from Gibraltar confirm that the fortress has been captured by Catalyst troops after a rapid landing. The skirmishes across the coastal beach, with fighting moving towards the Rock of Gibraltar itself, Spanish forces put up stiff resistances, hoping to delay the Catalyst invaders for as long as possible, but were eventually beaten back. While the capture of Gibraltar itself was swift, skirmishes in the tunnels running throughout the rock itself lasted until late in the evening, until the encircled and desperate Spanish garrison announced its formal surrender. The mighty Rock of Gibraltar has fallen. Whatever. As we have decided to maintain the military pensions, it has endangered us and the supporters of the military and the veterans of the Weltkrieg themselves. And while this is good for morale within our nation's government support, it has not endeared us to the various peasants and factory workers who saw this as a move of sacrificing the common man for the military. Those people fought for freedom, for your victory. You have no right to deny them their rightful pensions. Greatness. Greatness follows me everywhere. Turkestan has declared war on our last order. How's Russia doing? It seems like Kornilov is dead, and Boris Savonkov is now the charge of the Russian state. It's all good. So we have around 1,000 infantry equipment being built right now. And in less than 10 days, Black Monday will end. It's not actually that bad, now that I see it. United Mexican States signed with Pacific States of America. There's Black Monday gone. Where to next? Well, I did want this one. Pouring government funds into the subsidization of key armament manufacturers and even giving as far as to create state-owned factories is critical to the Bulgarian war effort. After all, more factories mean greater production of weapons. Okay, let's go this way then. It's gonna take some time, but we will have enough to win. Partisan strike solved. Following our conquest of the region, it seems though the locals and natives in the area have seen fit to attack and damage various infrastructural buildings and factories. In addition, we've seen the locals stage protests against the Bulgarian government, some of which have escalated into clashes between the military garrison and the locals. No one cares about you. The Savoyard crisis resolved. After a demand by the Commune of France that the province of Haute-Savoie be immediately ceded due to persecution of the French population, the Swiss government decided to avoid threat of war and agreed, stating that a peaceful transfer of ownership was preferable to bloodshed. This is a victory for the French government, which has already declared the requisition of the House Savoy another victory of the world's working class. Syndicalist scum. It's this little thing. They almost clashed for this little territory. Well, who am I to actually say this is not fair, considering that the Second World War started over Danzig? And the First World War actually started because of misunderstandings. Mobile infantry. Yeah, we're going for mobile infantry. Speaking of which, yeah, let's duplicate this. And this, that's 12. Yeah, it's gonna take some time for that to happen. How about this, and one more artillery? Support equipment requirements goes up. Go for it. Is there anything we're not producing? Motorized. Very well, let's have some motorized. Also, we're gonna have a full factory dedicated to that. Factory line. There we go. Leave it so. We should probably actually start spending some in the United Mexican States. Not so much, I think. Rubber, let's purchase it from the Netherlands. And iron, let's get some from the Russians as well. Okay. It's all working fine. Increase infantry equipment production. Bonuses for tanks. 70 days. How long is this? 35. I guess. Let's do this. I mean, it does give you 2, right? Yes, 2 to tank technology, which means that we'll have medium tanks pretty soon. The National Museum of Military History's exhibition. Dedicated to the military history of Bulgaria, the National Museum of Military History has seen fit to open its first exhibition and has begun showcase the various weapons, uniforms and biographies regarding the history of our triumphant military. Oh, glorious news. I want this to be reinforced first this time. Okay, now I have a different question. Well, weapons are ready. Hey, hello there. The civil war in Romania is gonna start any second. There goes Mongolia. It has expanded a little. Let's wait until 1st of January. There we go. Choose this. We could depose him. I don't care. Let him win, then we might actually consider deposing him. After the disastrous defeat in the Valkreek, the days of Romanian monarchy were counted. After the death of King Ferdinand I in 1927, the crown went to his grandson, Mihail, who was soon forced to abdicate and was replaced by a military dictatorship. This autocracy was soon replaced by a high tolerant rule of the Iron Guard. However, many people in Romania, most notably intellectuals, remained sympathetic to the monarchist, especially Ferdinand I's disregarded son, Carol. Yeah, I have bad news for you guys. A group of pro-monarchist officers have defected and seized control of Bessarabia and Moldavia as stage for operations for monarchist restoration in the country. Romania now falls into a bloody civil war, and no one knows how it will end. Either way, that won't be good for the oil. I guess. Okay. Let's have this research. Hello, what's going on? All supplies. Why are you all here? Just go here. There's absolutely no reason for you to stay there any longer. Well, look at that, you're shooting at each other. That's nice, and they won. Can I send some troops to aid the Iron Guards? No. How is the Spanish Civil War going? It seems like the syndicalists are going to win. This is not good. Not good for the world, or for anyone that lives in it. Light tank level 1. That will be done soon-ish. The Republic of Iran declared war on Turkestan. You were a republic? Social Democrats, I guess. And Turkestan is at war with the Alash Order. And we no longer have financial deficit. I don't know what that did. Why are you actually highlighted in yellow if I can't hover over you and see what it did? Oh well. Need to fix this. So, police crackdown, that will gain us some weekly stability. Popularity is fine. So I guess Moldova will fall soon. And Bessarabia. Well, that civil war didn't last long. It didn't even take a year. Which way should I go? Assert the power of the Tsar. Let's do this. Also, let's have 500 air wings right here. Just in case. Oh, I know I don't have a lot of them. Oh, Austria declared war on the Romanians. Well, that's fun. Are you still at war with them? Yes, at war with Albania and Austria. Syndicalism prevails in Ukraine. After the Valkreek, Ukraine became battleground between the pro-German Haiman and the Bolsheviks. Makhanal's Free Territory and many other army groups. The headmen prevailed, but it turned out to be unpopular amongst the Ukrainians. And after the agricultural crisis and the infamous Black Monday, this hatred reached a breaking point. Ooh, that's bad. The famous Ukrainian syndicalist leader Nikita Khrushchev has led his Red Militia to dissolve the kingdom and declare the Ukrainian Socialist Republic. Time will tell whether this new entity will endure a German reaction, but this victory has straightened the far-left positions across the Reichstag. The National Art Gallery. Established in 1934, the National Art Gallery of Bulgaria, which is located in Sofia, specifically in the Battenberg Square, the art gallery itself contains many examples of contemporary Bulgarian art, especially those published by a well-known Bulgarian national Bible artist. In addition, works in foreign artists and even the royal art collection reside within this great museum. Interesting. Okay, I actually don't care about the tanks. I do care about the armored trucks. I might actually go for this. Also, when the ships are ready, we're gonna have close air support researched, and then we'll see. Okay guys, all of you, gather up here and let's strike Romania. Yeah, this is for the Balkan war, you bastard. Okay, go here, you go here, take the oil. Oh, don't attack the capital, mate. You attack here, go, go, go. There we go. Can you stop? Both of you. Apparently it doesn't matter. One bit. Non-aggression pact with Austria. Do I need that? I honestly don't care. So let's say sure. By the way, can I join your faction? Bulgaria is not allowed to join factions. And the Russian state declared war on the Alash Order. Great. I said something else though. No, not you. You will be switched to close air support. There we have it. Okay guys, stop. Simply stop. Wait. Oh, okay, okay. You guys gather up here. You attack this place. Go on, help him. He's not losing. Okay. Hold. Should probably wait on that. Go here and here. Okay, now's our chance. Take Bucharest and this shall be our victory. And what about Austria? Well, we did agree that we wanted to take out Romania. Power of Atlanta. Help him there. You're still not losing organization for some reason. Hello. Help him there. You attack here. You go here. No. I don't care about this. Go here. When will you be there? Why does it take so long? Okay. Okay. Why can't I take this? Thank you. Easy enough. Should we go for mountain infantry next? Well, I don't care. Institution of progressive reforms, political power. Go on. Just occupy Romania. It is crucial during these tiring times. We work hard towards maintaining the assert of the power of the Tsar, as not only a figurehead of the nation, but as a symbol of Bulgarian strength and unity, for the people to rally around. We must, in order to preserve our golden age, continuously retain the confidence of the people, and, if possible, boost it. Glory to the Tsar! Glory to Bulgaria! Okay, we need some artillery and support equipment. Also, we have some tanks if we want to build. Everything's going well. Kingdom of Siam. Okay, let's go up, up, and up. This is very important. The fall of Burgos. Reports from Burgos confirm that the capital's temporary capital has been captured by advancing anarcho-Spanish troops. This will be the end of the Catalysts as well. Okay. After skirmishes in the hilly countryside, Catalyst forces put up a stiff resistance, hoping to delay the enemy forces, but were eventually beaten back. Castilians fleeing the north to the Baluch coast carefully described seeing their homeland burning and the Spanish soldiers even committing atrocities on their own people. Rumors state that King Javier was escorted out with the flow of refugees by Carlist military, but his destination remains unknown. Many hope that Carlist Spain might continue fighting in the Central Plateau to defend their homeland from the crush of the syndicalist invasion. Can the Carlists hope to come back from this? Let's hope so. Rise of the Mongol Empire. News and reliable sources of them are scarce in the vast plains of the Mongolians. But it has recently come to the light that the Mad Baron of Mongolia, Roman Ungern von Sternberg, has risen in new highlands, and declared himself to be successor of Genghis Khan. Apparently named Ungern Khan. It is not known what this change will entail, though the Mongolian army has already defeated the Maklang, and von Sternberg has declared the right to the reign over all Mongolian numerous times. Before, experts deny the possibility that the Mongolians could pose a threat to the established powers in the Far East. But the fresh Khan's ambitions can only grow higher. Can't get any more insane than that. Yeah, well, the same you said about the Germans. You know, you were wrong about that. So they don't get the event to release the remains, but we did. Such a pity. Oh, also, we don't need to purchase any more oil. Tanks, we're not producing those, and we don't care. The air wings will have to wait. We have fighter planes and a few bombers, I guess. Go with 100, I don't care. Institution of Progressive Reform. Okay, what should we do? Empowering the National Assembly. keeping the radicals at bay, ensuring the political stability. Well, I guess all of those work. I have a question. If we are on average stability, good stability, weekly stability, oh yeah, sure. And this takes us 0.2% every week. Okay, that sucks, because if you're in a low stability, you don't get plus 0.10 stability a day, a week, I mean. So, yeah, I honestly don't know why the models did that. And honestly, that's the reason Kaiserreich doesn't work, in my opinion. It's a good mod, but not that great. I prefer vanilla, which is something I wouldn't ever say about Hearts of Iron 4. Well-trained officers. Well, we could do that. Mountain infantry empowering the National Assembly. Freedom of the press. I could do that. I don't know. Mountain infantry. Draw up battle plans. Oh, speaking of which, how long? Okay, in 123 days we're gonna start researching that. And we will need to upgrade you as well. So, increase the ties with Russia. Let's continue with our military expansion, shall we? Swift mobilization. Oh, total mobilization, okay. Minus 3 population. I want to do this, but I am going to wait until we have this researched, at least. Then we can continue with that. Speaking of which, trained officers maybe? Or mountain infantry? Well, I don't know. Border fortification. We can go here, here, and here. Where do you place those borders? That doesn't say anything. This will help us better defend our borders from the enemies. That's basically this. At least now you have numbers here. Okay, we can do that because production cost goes up, down, whatever. Okay, you guys can land. There we have it. Say, did you level up? Not really. This guy's doing fine. Okay, you can stop now. Actually, doesn't need to stop. Just land them there and have him assigned to this fella. Okay. There you go. And then we will have to attack Turkey and take their factories as well. Or maybe we should attack Austria. I am actually not very certain what to do. Well, I was hoping for more land from Romania, but I honestly don't care that much. Nationalist victory in South Africa. Ooh, nationalists. After a continuous election which has divided the Union of South Africa in two, the Nation Party, led by GBM Hertzog, has declared victory throughout with 7 and majority. Thank you, well-trained officers. Let's continue down this path. Actually, let's go to land doctrines. After continuous elections, yes, Hertzog has declared victory. Though the slimmest of majorities in the country's parliament. Voting in South Africa is restricted mainly to the whites. Split between the Africans and the north of the British in the south, and with the Afrikaners Wempling supporting Kaiserreich, they were able to... I don't really care about that, but it was fun while it lasted. Something to do while I wait for stuff to happen. Spain has no chance of winning this. England, it seems that syndicalism has spread quite a lot. Oh, look at that! You've actually joined Germany. Nestinarstvo. A fire ritual performed by both Bulgarians and Greeks in the Stranja Mountains alongside the Black Sea. Nestinarstvo involves barefoot dancing by Nershari, smoldering flames in the center of the village. The ritual itself is a blend of both Eastern Orthodox and pagan traditions. Exciting. Okay, let's have... where's the guy with mask? Oh, here he is. Konstantin Lukash. This military is available for government type. It will give us some recruitable population. I honestly don't care that much about that. There you have it. Okay, I need you all here. I need you to be ready. Maastricht declare war on the Ottoman Empire. Yeah, and the kingdom has capitulated, so that was a war. You know, if you had waited just a little bit longer before you chose this minister, you could have gone to war against those guys. You know, it's not that important. Should we fortify the border? Just to see what it does? Well, I actually don't care about that. I would care if Austria just decided to attack me for no good reason. They do have borders, but it doesn't matter. Okay, go with the wind. Okay, go with this actually. I want some anti-air on my troops. I always like anti-air. The German Empire declared war on the Latvian Commune. Is that Amsterdam? Oh, yeah. Are you part of the International? Not yet. So you shouldn't be able to win this, right? Right? Oh, they did nothing against Ukraine. Oh wow, Saudi Arabia is dead. Anything else I'm missing? Okay, go with that. When you are done, we're gonna start researching those. Also, some tanks will be nice. After this, we are gonna go with decryption and perhaps encryption. You declared war on Georgia. Well, that's fun. Come on. Kick him to the ground. And there goes the Spanish Civil War. And Portugal just grew a little. The Spanish Civil War is finally over, and it seems that the Iberian Federation has emerged triumphant. Fortunately, you changed that bloody name, so I'm happy. Much of the countryside lies in ruins, and order has not been completely restored, but the anarcho-Spanish government announced that the old feudal order had finally been put to rest, and the people of Spain would now benefit from the ordinary transition to a syndicalist regime. Massive crowds gathered at Barcelona to hail the restoration of the military, and to offer prayer that the new peace will turn into a permanent one. Weapon production capacity is increased. This will help us better deal with military pensions. Well, I think we already did that. As seen in the massive debate incurring following of our payments of the veterans' pensions, it is clear that we must reorganize our pension system and work towards a better and more efficient approach in pensions for our soldiers. I guess we can. I don't know what that will do. Brazil has a civil war. We actually hope that Brazil wins this. You declare war on Azerbaijan? Why? Computing is ready. Go with this. It seems they've actually broken through here. No, they haven't. And I still can't send any volunteers to help you. Saudi Arabia has capitulated. There goes the Bavarian Commune. And they released the Bavarian Commune again. Are you certain that's how you're supposed to be called? It's not the Bavarian. I don't know why I keep calling it like that, but Batavian. But I'm kind of weird. It's kind of weird like that. I think this is supposed to be over Bavaria. I might be missing something. So are the Ottomans gonna win this war? I honestly hope they do. That means more land for me when I decide to conquer them finally. And there's a civil war in South Africa as well. So many syndicalists all around the world. This simply cannot be good. And why do you hate me? Why do we even have this window? I never use it. Oh, there you go. The Netherlands are back. Still puppet to those guys. The end of the American Civil War, the Second American Civil War, the bloodiest conflict to ever descend upon the New World, is over. And as sobbing widows bury their dead husbands and sons, the last traces of the old regime are being swept away by the American Revolution. Headed by combined syndicalists of America, the old capitalist system is being dissolved and replaced with an organization similar to that of France and Britain, and the Red Bloc banner now flies over the former Congress, soon to be converted to the Congress of Syndicalists. The CSA has already stated that the relations with Canada and is already looking forward to becoming the vanguard of syndicalism in the New World. America has changed forever. It is sad, really. Okay, go with the tanks. Yeah, go with the tanks. And you can go to... Sure. Yeah, it's gonna take a few more days, but I don't care. Consolidation of power in Solon. Thankfully, after months of occupation, it seems though the citizens within Solon have finally accepted the new political retaliation and are willing to become Bulgarian citizens. In addition, we have received much help from our soldiers, who helped them pacify the most vocal of our oppressors. Yeah, pacify. Finally. So we can ally ourselves with Austria. How strong is Austria? They don't have that many divisions. In fact, I think we are stronger than them, but if they unite Austria and Hungary, the KK Ministeria, what exactly is it that you do? Where is that? Oh my lord, I simply need to play with Austria one of these days. Political power. Okay. Reorganization of the pension system is done. Next we can go for SWIFT. No. As I said, we'll wait on this. Increase ties with Russia. Why can't we have increased ties with Russia or look towards the Germans or something like that? Or maybe increase ties with Germany, not Germany, Austria. A little to the left of that. I don't know. So, they did not acknowledge actually Boris's son's birth, I believe. I have to check when he was born. We can increase wheat production, sure. Fortification. Mountain infantry. Planning speed. I honestly don't care about planning speed. Go with this. There are the border fortifications also. We need stuff. So we're gonna have a second line over there. And we're gonna switch our airplanes from this. Just wait until one more is done. Then we're gonna switch them. Close air support planes. And we're gonna purchase some rubber from the Germany puppet. And some more iron from Russia might be nice. Oh, you finally broke through here. I'm very impressed. How many troops did you lose? Oh, I honestly thought you'd lose more than that. So we are waiting for the new tanks and the new anti-air. The Independence Day, on the 5th of October, Tsar Ferdinand I of Bulgaria, who was then Prince Ferdinand, had proclaimed the independence of Bulgaria in Turnovo. This had been a momentous occasion of our great nation, as it allowed us to gain our de jure independence and fully free ourselves from the grip of the treacherous Ottoman Empire. Following the Declaration of Independence, we've met much success throughout the years, especially during our time fighting in the Valkyrie. Okay, Turkey, just a quick question. How many troops did you lose? 15,000. Oh my, you really did well. I really am impressed. I said I want to take both Constantinople and Edirne. Are you part of the Ottoman Empire right now? No, he's at war with them. Abdülmecit II. You have a non-aggression pact with both Russia and Germany. This war should end. There you go. Okay, next production on this, and we should probably switch you now. So I want a complete line of production on that. So we're gonna take some weapons, some normal artillery, and one of those. October the 5th. Okay, okay. Go with that. It's gonna take some time. Azerbaijan should fall any second now. Turkestan is actually fighting with Iran right now, and it seems like they're winning. Okay, let's go with this. And then we should honored death. And it seems the Ottoman Empire and Yemen have signed a white peace. Good. Japan announces her ambition. Though the situation in Japan has been critical ever since the peace with honor, with numerous economic crises, unrests, and ineffective response to German interventions in China's leading to the collapse of the autocratic Tanakh regime, the Empire of the Rising Sun managed to bounce back, albeit as only regional power, with the influence limited to East Asia. However, the Japanese seem determined to put this weakness to rest, and have now announced the ambitions of seizing their place amongst the great powers once again, by force if necessary. Germany, with its own sphere in Asia, is unlikely to receive any news warmly. Okay. Should I do this? Yeah, let's seize Andrianapolis. What you gonna say, dude? And there's the war. Okay, go for Constantinople. And attack here. You defend this. And you can stop. Good. Take him out. Ours. So, do you want a peace? Yes, you don't. Attack here. Anything else? We can allow ourselves to Russia or Austria. Oh, that's cool and all. Oh, right. Because someone thought that was a great idea. I want you over here immediately. Oh, thank you. There you go, just what we wanted. We signed a white peace because we won. Yay! And return to our nation, thank you very much. So, can I do this again? No, not likely. Unless they lose. In which case I totally will declare war for Constantinople. That's 17. Good, 7 more divisions and we should be ready for this. What do we need for that? 20 anti-air. We're still winning those. Dominionists win in South Africa. Oh, of course they are. Actually, no, I was actually thinking that the others would win. The civil war that has been ravaging South Africa has been bloody and bitter. Dividing across the ethnics, political ideology and ancestry, the Dominionists fought to defend the Cape, while the isolated Africa Rhodesia protected the Salisbury with every man they had, and the Afrikaners fought furiously on 2 fronts. As the dust settled, the Dominionists seem to have come ahead, with the troops of Rhodesia and Federation finally reunited after a decisive push on the Pretoria. If South Rhodesia may soon rejoin the Federation, their bravery will probably further inspire the Rhodesian people. The Federation, on the other hand, is soon looking outward to Entente. Interesting. What do you call the Entente? Oh, those guys. I see. Well, we will think about it. What may happen, we may never know. So, Boris, you're still a level 1 commander, but you're growing. I don't mind him leading the troops. So you added some land fortresses here. That's great. And you will next Azerbaijan finally. Partisan attack in Adrianapo. Just like so. Does that mean that we'll gain a core here? Well, I'm happy with my nation right now. Should we draw up a battle plan? And then mourn the dead? Definitely seems like something I want to do. Okay, how many anti-airs have I built? Almost 100. Oh boy. Well, we're gonna wait a little bit, but then we're gonna go ahead of time on those weapons. Because everyone likes modern weapons, right? And Brazil won. Yeah, take that, communism. Okay, when would this be ready? I know I can save up to 30 days, and it's not that big of a difference, I guess 1 or 2 days maximum. But still. Armenia seems to follow. Okay. And that's done. I could actually do this. Oh, it's also interesting. Okay, you go like so. You'll be assigned to this guy. And let's honor the dead. Woe the people who have sacrificed so much for our nation. We salute you. We only have 60,000 manpower. That's bad. There's the anti-air. Go for it. At least now I will know how much we need. And in 1 year we'll have all that we actually need, so that's great. Should we go with buildings? Sure. Okay, then once this is done, we're gonna go with advanced machine tools and Iran was annexed. Cool. Russia will become very big. Unless somehow. Okay. Are you at war with Russia? Or just a war go against them? It's a war go. Still hate that. Okay, should I go with police crackdown? I guess I can. Fine, which way should we go? I could go this way. It will cost me some political power. Empowering the National Assembly. The key tenet of a Liberal Party is empowering the Parliament, known as the National Assembly, so as to better represent the views of the Bulgarian people and ensure that the democracy within Bulgaria is not compromised. Yeah, that's why we empowered the Tsar just now. Because democracy is what it's all about. Honoring the dead. Only by honoring those who had willingly sacrificed themselves to help Bulgaria, state, and its people can we ever hope to move forward as a nation and properly maintain the dominance on our armed forces. Today is a joyous day for some, and some bear day for many more. They we mourn. Well, the Balkans are ours, and the Ottoman Empire, as strong as it pretends to be, cannot seem to crush through to Egypt. Though it will try, I can help them. I could make a push for Constantinople, or Constantinia as it is called. There we have it. Usually I would hire some horsemen to help me here. Okay, we will be fine as long as we have at least 3 divisions ready to attack Austria. Why did you cancel the non-aggression pact? And there goes Russia, empowering the National Assembly. And then let's keep the radicals at bay. Empowering the National Assembly. We must work towards ensuring that Bulgarian's parliament, the National Assembly, is empowered and retains its power. Okay? The National Assembly is empowered and retains its power in order to secure the will of the people. Without power vested in the National Assembly, the people would not have any way of properly expressing their thoughts, or even ensuring that they are in some way, shape or form properly represented. We must secure the parliament, for it bows life into the Tsardom of Bulgaria, for the people. Okay, let's either achieve the military code. How about... Oh, look at that. Vazov is here. Definitely him. I don't care what he gives. Why aren't you a field marshal? Ah, who cares? Restoration of democracy in Australia. Okay, I think we already had that event once. Keeping the radicalists at bay, national identity, technology sharing. Well, they're not going to be at war for some time, I hope. Oh wait, that's not... It's because of the head of state is the same guy. Okay, if I research this, that's encryption. Encryption is fine. Oh, rockets, right. So, rocket trucks. What do we need? That's it. We are actually gonna be fine. Okay, first, ensure the political stability. This will gain a little bit more stability. Go for it. And this should actually help us with our, what's it called? Popularity. What about stability? It is kind of low. So we did want to research that. And after those weapons are done, yes, we're gonna switch them. That's also important. There's the medium tank. I want a lot of production on this. Are we waiting for something here? 400 anti-air. Okay. In 100 days we shall have them all. How's this going? Are you at war with those guys? Yeah, Saudi Arabia. still exists for some reason. Yemen is now a puppet of the Ottomans. Russia has crushed through Iran. There we go, we've ensured the political stability. The Bulgarian Navy, Bulgarian Air Force. Well, I did want my navy to be strong, but honestly, we can wait with that a little. So first, let's have support the Bulgarian Women's Union or abolishment of the press censorship. Both of those are somewhat important. Let's give the women a right to vote. And Japan just declared war on Germany. Okay, there's the mechanized. You guys are ready. Okay, we can go for this. No, I missed something somewhere. We don't need that much rubber anymore. The Russian state is strong. How's the war going in Russia? Well, you're definitely beating back the Turkestani. Do you have your own faction? No. Here's the thing though, now that Germany is at war with the Japanese, that means that France, if they attack them, there's gonna be no one on the border here. Chile was on next, sorry to say, La Plata. And then it was completely released. Because who needs united South America, right? Encryption. Or maybe radar. Well, I did want something else, didn't I? Let's take a look. Right, rockets. Thank you. That's what I forgot. There we go, we just support the Bulgarians Women's Union. Political... okay. Daily market liberals for 85 days. What are we again? I think we're Authoritarian Democrats, so... Daily market liberal gain. Social conservatives, Authoritarian Democrats. I don't see any difference between all of those. I guess we can do this. The question of the women's right. For some time now, the Bulgarian Women's Union, permanently composed of educated women, have been lobbying the Bulgarian government to expand the women's rights and enact universal suffrage. As Malinov's wife, Yulia Malinova, is head of the union, the liberals are inclined to support the movement. However, we may face the possibility of resistance from our mostly conservative population. With all that in mind, what say we? What? Why? We shall support it. I don't care that I'm losing political power for that. Women are awesome. And there goes Iran. Oh, Turkestan. You're simply going to fall apart. Russia is doing so well this game. Okay, we are simply waiting, nothing else, just waiting. Speaking of waiting, what do we need for one more artillery? We have enough of those. 2? That's too many. Fine, have that. Wait a second, what? XP loss, minus 10%. Because we added a little bit of artillery, I guess? Thank you. You know, you could have just added a percentage from 0 to 100 and have limited 50% when they are training. You need to wait to get to this percentage so you can be 25% better. And if they are armed with artillery, they become less strong. That's kind of stupid. Why wouldn't you do that? Okay. Anti-air. Let's go with that. $23. One more. By the way, do we have any negative effects of anything? Recruitable population is up, consumer secured. Yeah, everything seems to be fine. Somewhat. And what do you do? Gain stability. Thankfully, it seems as though most of it, not all of our reforms, were met with great success, and backing the Bulgarian people, we can rest easy knowing that we have done our job properly. For the Bulgarian state is stable. Its people unified throughout we have managed to preserve liberty and democracy within the great nation. Long live Bulgaria. Why do we need to be allied with Russia then? I don't mind, I'm just curious because if we have a faction, I don't think we can join them. Universal suffrage. Okay, go with this. Ah, finally. Okay, first, we're gonna have all of this coast built. It's not necessary, but I want it. We are gonna have this. Only 50%. Why is our infrastructure so sucky? Fine, let's have this, this, and this. And yes, maybe I should build some civilian factories, but I honestly don't think I need them. Oh, finally! And Iran was actually liberated. Alliance offer from Albania. News come from the Albanian delegation. Apparently they seek to form an alliance with us. While we had assisted them against the Serbian menace during the Veltkrieg, working side by side with the Albanian guerrillas, they still continue to claim a portion of Macedonia as their due to the numbers of Albanians living in the area. Though the fact remains that we are not seen as in a positive light by most nations in the Balkans. Well, to be fair, there are only, what, 3 nations, if you count Hungary 4? I'm not counting Austria, despite it having a foothold in the Balkans. Yes, even that. Well, should I accept? Sure. Oh, La Plata and Brazil are at war. Well, fortunately none of those nations are actually syndicalists, so whoever emerges victorious will be strong for their nation and their ideology. After the Great South American War in the 1930s, two regional powers emerged in South America, Brazil and Argentina. The latter, whom later evolved into the Federation of La Plata. Tensions between these two giants, former enemies in the war, now turned rivals for the South American domination, have been rising for years, and a La Platan victory against Paraguay and Bolivia did little to ease them. The fragile peace in South America has been finally broken, with the beginning of the outright war between the two countries, a war that has weakened the United States, will probably not be able to stop, while Laplatians, I don't know, are confident in a second victory. The Brazilians are ready to achieve revenge for their defeat last time. A troubling development. Right, this is where I'm going to end this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'm going to see you all next time. Goodbye.